Let's talk about trauma survivors and the bias they picked or didn't pick. Let's start with Bang Chan, the I had to be the strong one bias. Bang Chan attracts hyper independent survivors, parentified oldest daughters, the I'll handle it people, the ones who never got to fall apart. If he's your bias, you probably carry everyone's emotional weight. Maybe you apologize for existing, feel responsible for other people's feelings, struggle to rest without guilt. Bang Chan gives off steady, self sacrificing leader energy. Survivors who never had protection often choose someone who feels protective. You don't want to be saved, you just want somebody that's strong enough to finally lean on. Lino, the love me even when I'm difficult bias. Lino attracts survivors who use humor as armor, people who were misunderstood growing up. The I'm fine but not fine crowd. If Lino is your bias, you probably struggle to show softness first. Push people away before they can leave. Test loyalty without meaning to. His sharp wit and hidden softness hits survivors who learned early that vulnerability wasn't safe. You don't want loud attention. You just want somebody who stays even when you're prickly. Changbin, the feels loudly biased. Changbin attracts survivors with big emotions. People who were told they were too much. The ones who feel everything intensely. If Changbin is your bias, you probably cry hard, love hard, get angry hard, and heal hard. He's emotional but strong, loud but tender. If you grew up being shamed for your intensity, his energy feels validating. You weren't too much, you were just around people who couldn't hold you. Hyunjin, the seen for my depth bias. Hyunjin attracts survivors who feel deeply misunderstood. Creative souls, the quiet overthinkers. If he's your bias, you probably live in your head. Replay conversations at 2 a.m. Express yourself through art, music, and writing. His vulnerability and artistic sensitivity resonates with survivors who never felt emotionally mirrored. You don't just want attention, you want somebody to understand your inner world. Han, the anxiety but make it funny bias. Han attracts high functioning anxious survivors, the class clowns with trauma, people who dissociate with humor. If Han's your bias, you probably make jokes when things hurt. Fear not being good enough. Switch between chaotic and introspective. The way that Han is chaotic plus painfully honest mirrors survivors who hide anxiety behind personality. You want someone who understands panic and still shows up. Felix, the soft safety bias. Felix attracts survivors who crave gentleness, people who never felt emotionally safe, the touch starved, soft hearted ones. If Felix is your bias, you probably melt at kindness. Need reassurance more than you admit. Feel safest with calm energy. His warmth feels regulating and his presence feels like a hug. Your nervous system doesn't want chaos anymore. It wants softness. Sungmin, the prove love is consistent bias. Sungmin attracts survivors who value reliability. The don't play with me crowd. People who need emotional steadiness. If Sungmin is your bias, you probably fear inconsistency. Watch actions more than words. Test stability quietly. Sungmin feels grounded, predictable, calm. After chaos, consistency feels like a luxury. And then there's IN, the protect the innocent bias. IN attracts survivors that lost their childhood a little too early. The I had to grow up fast people. The ones that feel protective over softness. IN is your bias. You probably carry grief for the child you didn't get to be. Feel older than your years. Want to protect what's gentle. Sometimes we bias the softness we wish we had.